Hello, hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. If you can hear me, let me know in the comment section that you can hear me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear me, let me know. Type into the comment section. Let me know that you can hear me. All right. So that I won't be the only one on the call. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. If you can hear me, put it in the comment section. All right. So Isaac is here already. Isaac is saying that I'm audible. Thank you so much for that, Isaac. All right. Siva can hear me already. Okay. Who else is on the call? Who else is on the call tonight? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And let's go. I'm super excited to handle this session tonight. Although I handled a particular session in the morning, and that's really drained all my energy. The session I handled this morning really drained me of my little and precious energy. But let's see how tonight goes, and I want to assure you that you're going to learn something very crazy from this new style of targeting. All right, this new style of targeting your ideal audience. Like I've test run it over and over and over again, and it has proven to me over and over again to work magic. It has not just proven to me to work, but it has proven to me over and over again to work magic. It works like a wildfire. All right. So while people are busting their heads over that, you are basically using this unique way. You are basically using this unique way. You are basically using this unique strategy to do your own targeting, and you are getting your own results, not just mediocre results. You are getting crazy results, and you are boosting your rank. You are boosting your rank in ads. All right. So you need this strategy just in case you want to start running ads for mega sales. All right. You need a strategy if you want to start running ads for mega sales, because a lot of people ask questions like, oh, I'm giving a target of 10,000 sales in a year, or let's say 500 sales in a month. How do I go about it, CJ? Okay. And this is the best part to go about it, to be very honest. The best part to go about it is what we call this new style of targeting. All right. So before we start class, there is a ritual we normally do. Okay. Before we start class, there's a ritual we normally do. If you have any question, maybe there's something you don't understand about ads, maybe there are some clarity that you want to get about ads, all right, feel free to type it in the comment section. And we're going to treat this before class, okay? If there's any question you have about ads, if there's a particular clarity you want to gain about ads, feel free to put it in the comment section, because in this class, it's a YouTube live session. So you may not be able to make use of your microphone, all right? You may not be able to speak, all right? So just do me a favor, type it in the comment section, and I'm definitely going to see it, and I'm definitely going to respond. And you know that our question and answers has a particular window. Once that window elapses, we'll stop taking questions and answers, and then we'll move directly into the next order of the day. Okay? So if you have questions for me right now, there's something about ads you don't understand, you watch the viral ads program, you still have some questions concerning some stuff, all right? This is the best time, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best time for you to put those things in the comment section. Okay. Now, also, for you to do this new style of targeting, you need just one tool. Okay. You need one tool. You need to understand. You first of all, you need ChatGPT. Okay. ChatGPT is the first tool that you need. As you can see, I'm not sharing my slides. It's still static. All right. Because it's 100% practical. So I see no reason why I have to create slides. You need ChatGPT to help you arrange your ideas. All right. When ChatGPT has helped you to arrange your ideas, the next thing you want to do is you want to actually get the various hooks and for the various targeting. All right. So I'm going to do a lot of that stuff in the comment section. sorry, in the class tonight. So my eyes are peeled in the comment section. Isaac is asking, the Vara, okay, it's not a question. The Vara has lesson, we are amazing. I got a lot of value for you, a lot of value. Thank you so much, Isaac, for at least admitting that you got a lot of value from the Vara Arts program. It is something that gives me joy. All right, it is something that gives me so much joy that you are able to get a lot of value from a small program like this. It was designed in such a way that when you go through the program, you watch the entire 18 videos, you have a broad idea on what to do when it comes to arts. At least, even though you cannot take on mega arts projects, you have an idea as to what to do when it comes to arts. All right, that is one thing I love about the Viral Arts program. All right, I tried running ads to a website one time and it's not complete, and I was so confused. You need to set up your pixels. Ama, you need to set up your pixels. I don't know the kind of ads that you're trying to run. Maybe you could take time to explain to me the kind of ads that you're actually trying to run within that within that period. Okay? Maybe you could just take time to explain to me the kind of ads you're trying to run. So basically, right? Basically, I'm back in class right now. As you can see, there's no time. So basically, this new targeting is called you targeting with the creative. So this targeting is the best form of targeting because you are basically not focused on what we call target audience. I don't know how many of you have seen business people that will say, pay me so and so money, I'm going to set up a target audience for you. Okay, you don't need that in this aspect. What you basically need is a clear description of of the kind of problem or of the kind of solution that your product is offering. Okay, so if there are no more questions, I would love to I would love to share my screen and do the practical directly. Guys, if you are still following me, leave a fire emoji in the comment section. Okay, if you are still following me in this class, leave a fire emoji in the comment section. Let's go, guys. 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 If you are still following me, leave a fire emoji in the comment section. All right. Leave a fire emoji in the comment section if you are still following me. Okay. Chinemere Mubi, Isaac is still following. All right. Chinemere Mubi is still following. Isaac is still following. All right. Who else is following me? Who else is following me? Toyin is following me. Okay. Toyin is currently following me. It means I'm not alone. Triple P is also following me. It means that I'm not alone in this class. All right. That's giving some some sigh of relief. Okay. Now, basically, right, like I was saying, this new targeting method does not involve you setting up complex targeting. The world has moved beyond that, and the algorithm is now 100 times smarter than the way it was before. So if I'm going to sell something to people, all right, if if I'm going to take my time to market to people, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so now let's do a live example. Somebody just put it in somebody just put it in the comment section. Okay, put it in the comment section the kind of products you want us to market for you. All right. Yeah, what's up, guys? This is CJ. Yeah, this this I'm talking to those on the group chat. This call was to get your attention, not necessarily for you to join. We're currently on a live call on YouTube. End this call, leave this call and join the one on YouTube. All right, it was just meant to get your attention, and you are not meant to be. All right, I want to talk to the WhatsApp audience. Okay, so I'll just pick one. Market the clothes. I don't know the clothes. Shoes, real estate. Okay, let me pick real estate. Let me pick real estate for a variety of reasons because a lot of people want me to pick real estate. So what, guys, whatever I do in this real estate niche right now, okay, is something that you are going to do yourself over and over again, whatever business you are working in. Okay, so if I do something in the real estate niche, okay, you could easily duplicate that and repeat it in the business that you're currently working in. For example, if I've done something in class right now in real estate, you can easily take it to car business, you can easily take it to cakes and replicate the same thing and see the kind of results you're going to get. Okay, so what I want to do right now is I want to do what we call zero targeting. Okay, let me share my screen. I want to do what we call, zero targeting. And what is zero targeting? Zero targeting basically entails you not putting in all those jargons in your target audience. Okay, that's what I use currently to run my ads, and it's working like crazy. Not stacking your target audience with interest. So if I click on present, I click on share screen. Let me share my entire screen. Okay, I'm sharing my entire screen right now. So if I come here, here's my Facebook Business Manager. Okay, let's say this is it. Let me click on create. Let me try to create an ad in your presence. Okay. Let me click on create. This bigger. Let me make my screen bigger. Awesome. Let me just pick traffic, right? Let me pick traffic and let me click on. It depends on the kind of ads you want to set up, by the way. But just look at what I'm going to do in my targeting. Okay. I'll leave this one. I'll come to where the targeting is, which is this part. Ad set level. If you don't know how I got here, basically just try as much as possible to watch the viral ads program. Okay. After the call, try as much as possible to watch the viral ads program. You will have a clear insight and understanding on, how I got to this part. All right. You just watch the viral ads program and you get a clear understanding of how I got to this part. Now, I want to go straight to the targeting part to show you the kind of targeting to use. All right. Targeting, that's audience, right? I'm going to switch to original audience option. Use original audience option. All right. I'm going to switch right now to original, original audience option. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now, look at this audience option, right? We want to create a new audience right now. What I'm basically concerned about is, number one, the location. Where do I want my ads to show? Okay. Where do I want my ads to show? I'll just click on edit. And maybe I want my ads to show in Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. I'll say Lagos. Maybe just put your location. Lagos, Nigeria. Then Abuja, Nigeria. Then Port Harcourt. So these are the places that I want my ad to show up. All right. I want my ads to show up in Lagos. I want my ads to show up in Abuja, and I want my ads to show up in Port Harcourt. All right. Now I'll just scroll down to the next part. I've added location. The next thing is to edit my age. All right. I always target like 23 years and above. So I'm going to click on 23. Maybe 23 to 50. It depends on the kind of product I want to market. Let's say 23 to 50. Let's just say 23 to 50. 23 to 50. Okay. And I'll just scroll down. Gender, I'll pick my gender if I want any. But you see this detailed targeting, where I'm going to come here and I'll put all those engaged shoppers, put financial plan, I'll put this, I'll put that. No, you don't do that. When you put in a keyword, maybe you put food as your keyword, all right, you are now doing what we call detailed targeting. Okay. So one thing you don't want to do at all is detailed targeting. You want to leave this place as nothing. Leave it as zero. That is what we call zero-based targeting. Okay. So zero-based targeting involves you just selecting the location you want. In this case study, we've selected Lagos, we've selected Abuja, we've selected Port Harcourt, and picking the age range that you want. All right. The age range that I want is just 23 to 50. Okay. Now, guys, this place, as you don't have to fill this place, because when you fill this place, it limits your ad. What do I mean by it limits your ad? It limits your ad in the sense that you don't actually, how do I put it? Your ad gets fatigued easily. All right. Your ads gets fatigued easily, which means that too many people will see your ad too many times. All right. Would you rather one person see your ad 5 times or 4 people see your ad 5 times? Which one would you prefer? So when you do that detailed based targeting, and it's going to work for you in the first few days. Okay, it's going to work for you in the first few days. But if the kind of campaign you are running is a long-term stuff, all right, like I always advise, always make sure your campaign is a long-term campaign stuff. If the kind of campaign you are running is a long-term stuff, okay, what is going to happen is that even you girls get results in for 2 or 3 weeks, and the next 4 or 5 weeks your ad is weak. It is weak because you did detailed targeting. So most of the time people say that their ads are weak. It is because they did detailed targeting. Now, how then do you do your targeting? How then do you make sure your ad reach the right people? It is by focusing on what we call the message. All right, focusing on what we call the ad messaging. If you want your ads to reach the right people, then you have to focus on the right messages. For example, we are selling real estate, right? I'll come to ChatGPT. Okay, guys, like I said before, drop your questions in the comment section. So before I proceed to ChatGPT, do you understand the zero-based targeting I just did? If you understand the zero-based targeting I just did, type the word zero in the comment section. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Let me see how many people actually understand what I just did. If you understand the zero-based targeting I just did, just type the word zero in the comment section. All right. Just type the word zero if you understand what I just did, so that I can be sure that okay, Kelvin understands, Ayokami understands, Ayokomi or something, Heart to Heart understands, Learn with Ama understands, and Taufik understands. So guys, I want to paste the registration link, all right, your registration form in the comment section. I've done that already. Okay, just do us a favor before you drop off this call. Try as much as possible to fill the registration form. Okay, it is very, very important. All right, like I said, before you drop off this call, try as much as possible to fill in the registration form because it is very, very important. Now that you know about zero-based targeting, okay, what's the next step? The next step is now for you to target your audience based on their interest. What do I mean? Target them based on their pain points. Target them based on what they are looking after. Okay, so I'm going to use this simple formula. Okay, I'm going to use this simple formula and combine it with ChatGPT. Okay, let me present my screen again. Share screen, entire screen. Let's go. Am I sharing my entire screen? Yes, I am. All right. So I'll simply come to ChatGPT, which is chat.openai.com. I'll open my ChatGPT account. Okay. Look at what I'm going to write right now. Look at what I'm going to write. I would say you are a digital marketing expert with a goal, listen, to sell over 500 real estate, properties in the next 1 year. All right, with the goal of selling over 500 real estate properties in the next 1 year, full stop. You will now say, come up with a 1 minute 30 seconds. Like I usually advise people, don't allow your creative, that's the video you want to use to run your ad. This type I'm teaching does not involve flyer. Okay, don't allow your creative, to be more than 1 minute 30 seconds. It should just be like a mini skit. It should be long enough to cover the subject matter and short enough to attract attention. So your video should not be too short that it will not cover the most important thing your client needs to hear, and it must not be too long so that it's not going to bore. It's not going to bore your ideal audience. All right. So come up with a 1 minute 30 seconds, video ad scripts. 30 seconds video ad script. So come up with in 1 minute, 30 seconds. Sorry guys, I had to blow my background. Come up with a 1 minute, 30 seconds video ad script that speaks, listen, to the pains of my target audience, who are wealthy people, because real estate is for wealthy people now. Okay, to sometimes middle class, between the ages of, let's say, real estate, let's say 30 and 55. All right. Now I will now tell you something. I will now say, use one of the pain points. Use one of the pain points. So sorry. Use one of the pain points. Use one of the pain points as a hook in the video. In the video ad script. Now let's analyze what I have done. All right. Now I said you are a digital marketing expert, which means I am asking ChatGPT to basically think like a digital marketing expert. And then I'm telling it the goal. The goal is to sell over 500 real estate properties. So it's going to go through all the records it has to see if there is any campaign out there, or to see if there is something out there that somebody has done before to get this kind of sales number. Okay, in the next 1 year. All right. So I'm feeding it much information so that it can give me a better result. I'm now saying come up with a 1 minute 30 second script. I already explained this stuff, why it is 1 minute 30 seconds, that speak to the pains of my target audience. This is not content creation. This is you trying to make people take action by speaking to their pains. My target audience, who are wealthy people to middle class, between the ages of 30 to 55. So this AI guy is going to write a script that suits people that are between the ages of 30 to 55. Okay. One of the pain points as a hook in the video. Use one of the pain points as a hook in the video in the ad script. All right. So click on enter. Okay. Just click on enter. What's what I'm about to do right now? It has given me a result. All right. It has given me a result. What I will just have to do now, copy the results. Then I'll go to my notepad. Here's my notepad. Let's say this is my notepad, for example. Okay. Let's say this is my notepad. I'll go to my notepad, Then this result I just got from ChatGPT, I'm going to paste it in my notepad. Then I'll now start editing it to make sure I make it sound more human. All right. So let's edit this stuff. Let's edit it from the beginning. Okay. Let's cancel all of these parts. Okay. The script is saying, are you worried that your hard-earned money is sitting idle or losing its value while inflation quietly erodes it? So I remove this dash. And put comma. So are you worried that your hard-earned money is sitting idle or losing its value? You could say, instead of using this stuff, you could say, while the Nigerian economy is getting worse every day. Now, what this simply means is that this ad now is talking to people that have hard-earned money already. So this ad is not talking to people that are trying to save. Do you understand? Because we told ChatGPT that we want to make instant sales, 500 sales, and we want these sales to come from wealthy people and people in the middle class. Okay, so we already told him who to focus on. So if low quality clients see this thing, they will most likely pass by because they know it is not referring to them. Now, when people in a particular demographic start clicking on this ad, what the algorithm automatically does is that it shows it to more people like them. For example, if somebody in somewhere like Ayobo sees this ad, maybe does not have the money, All right, it will just scroll past. But if somebody in Lekki Phase 1 sees this ad and clicks on it, what this ad is going to do automatically is that it's going to show it to more people that look like that person that clicked on it. Okay, which means the ad is not the one doing the targeting for you. You are not the one doing the targeting for yourself. If somebody in maybe a very rich area in Abuja clicks on the ad, the ad will start showing to people in that same region, maybe people that use the same phone as that person, or people that have the same demography as that person. Now, let's continue. Did you know you could be turning into a legacy for your children? Because some of those rich people, the only way to get them to buy from you is when you tell them about legacy for their children. Because they are always very, very scared that when they die, they don't have anything that they are leaving behind for their kids. So it always work in the real estate niche. All right, it always work using securing the future of your children in real estate niche always work. And mind you, remember that these people, they see real estate as every day. Okay, now you will not go ahead and you will now say something like picture this: a home you are proud to call your own, or a portfolio of properties that bring you passive income year after year. Without, if you check this ad very well, you will see that he's not even talking to poor people, without the stress of stocks, without the volatility of the markets. All right. So you now put your company's name at so and so company, let's say at Digital CJ. At Digital CJ. We specialize in helping successful individuals. And look at the successful. It's boldly outlined here to show that this is the people that our ad is talking to. Okay, successful individuals and growing families invest in real estate and stand out the test of time. You could now put ... so that it does not look like an AI stuff. Whether you are looking for your dream home, rental income, or a powerful way to grow your portfolio, we know you are busy. We know you are. See, there is no how a human being can write this stuff because it does not have as much data as this machine has. We know you are busy. We know you are cautious, and we know you want something that is secure, that is a secure investment, something you can pass down to your children in confidence. Can you see that it's talking to your target audience? So when your target audience sees this stuff, they are going to know that this ad is talking to them. All right. You now say that is why we are offering you prime properties in desirable locations. Because if you have money, you can choose the location you want to see your properties now. With flexible payment, strong rental potential, and expert guidance every step of the way. Okay. Don't let your financial future fade away. Take control today. Turn your hard work into a rich legacy. Call us. So if you decide to write this yourself, something is going to happen. You're going to be writing to everybody. You're going to be writing to everybody, which means that your ad have a less chance of succeeding because everybody would know that this ad is for everybody. And if you're in your father's house and they say somebody go and clean my shoe, everybody will be looking at your dad because your dad did not mention anybody's name. Do you understand? So that is how ad work. If you are targeting everybody in your script, talking to everybody, it does not convert much because you are not talking to a specific person. So right now we're talking to somebody that has money, but is worried that the money is sitting idle, that the money is losing its value. All right, and that Nigerian economy is even getting worse every day. This same person is worried that he does not have any legacy for his children, or he has not secured the financial future for himself and his family. Blah 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 blah. This person is worried about prime locations. He's worried about different kind of properties. So when people like this see the ad, because you only put, let me go back to this place. Because you only put Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt, it's going to show it to more people that are most likely to resonate with that kind of targeting in Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. Okay, if you put Kogi State, it's going to show it to people that are most likely to take action from that kind of scripts in Kogi State. So, ladies and gentlemen, ads game have changed. Okay, ads game have changed. As game have changed, you don't necessarily need to start doing those pay 50K for targeting, pay 10K for targeting. It has changed. Just do it as a broad targeting. If you do it as a broad targeting, two benefits. Number one, the ad is going to optimize faster by itself because you are speaking to specific number of people. And then number two, the ad is going to last longer. Not that you say I'll be running ad and the ad was successful for the first 2 weeks. After the first 2 weeks, the ad stopped being successful. The reason for that is because that ad, okay, The reason for that is because that ad, people don't oversee them. The people who you set for your targeting is all oversee them. So you don't want that to happen. So what you are just going to do for me right now, this script will just use ChatGPT. This is not everything, no. This script just use ChatGPT. All right, go back and shoot it as a video. Probably give it to an influencer to shoot it by yourself, or use AI to shoot it. Now, if Facebook approve the video, just know that everything complies with Facebook policy. Okay, guys, we are forgetting something. Our attendance, very, very important. Please fill in your attendance. Very, very, very important. Let me paste it here again. Okay, where is the attendance stuff? So you once they approve that stuff, just know that your ad is going to convert like crazy, because once they approve this stuff, know that your ad is going to convert like crazy, because you now know the next step to take. In the sense that you now know that since this ad has already been approved, the next step for me to take is to just start creating different videos. And how do I create different videos? This is what I do if an ad is approved. If an ad is approved, I don't burn my head again. Once Facebook has approved that the ad is working, I don't burn my head again. I just create that same ad. I create it like 10 different times. This is how I do it. Watch. But before you watch, make sure you fill the attendance, okay? Make sure you increase you fill in your attendance. Now see something. If Jesus is Lord. Now I'm going to call this first video 1, because video 1 has been approved. Okay, I'm going to call it video 1, because once it is approved, know what I will just do? I will just come here. I'll come to this ChatGPT. I would say great job. Can you provide 10 different hooks? 10 different hooks. Watch for the same scripts. Can you provide 10 different hooks for the same scripts? Targeting people from different angles. Watch. Can you provide 10 different hooks for the same scripts, targeting people from different angles? And there's a way I used to put it, targeting people from different angles, and also the hooks should be more catchy. Maybe I want to have fun. I'll just say thanks, baby. All right, and then it's going to generate it for me. Look at the first hook it's going to give to me. It said, do you know that your bank account is slowly losing money even while you are saving? I'll come here. I'll copy it. I'll go to my ad scripts. I'll just remove this what is it called? I'll remove this first line. I'll delete it. I'll paste that hook. Do you know that your bank account is slowly losing money even while you are saving? All right. Then I'll just send you to video 2. I'll record it. I have a second video. You know why it's going to work? Because Facebook has already approved the video. It has already approved video 1. So because Facebook has approved video 1, it means that video 1 does not have any violation at all. So what we just have to do, just change the first word, do your video 2, okay? Then come back here, pick the second hook. You can write the hooks yourself, but just so we file, that's why I'm using ChatGPT. You can carry this hook, all right? Copy it. Come here, change the first line again. Change the first line again. Paste. That is video 3. You have 3 videos already. See, you can do this like 100 times. Do as much videos as you possibly can. At the end of the day, run your ad. If I used to, once I have 3 videos, I can start. Okay. At the end of the day, the ad is going to, you are going to see the best performing video. Okay. So, because the idea behind videos is that, the idea behind video creation is that, it's your first line that matters. All right, it's your first line that matters. So if your first line you get it right, your ad is going to convert because Facebook has already approved it. Okay, so what I'll just do is I'll create as much first headlines as possible, run my campaign. At the end of the day, I am going to get 1, 2, or 3 videos that are giving me crazy results. And the truth of the matter is that if you use this kind of targeting that I'm talking to you about, all right, these videos can last for the next 3 months, 4 months, and they'll continue to give you results every single day. Why do I say so? Look at this targeting. Okay, if you look at this targeting, you come down. you will see that this ad has the potential to reach 11 million people, between 11 to 13 million people. So if you now go to your target now, you start putting real estate, you start putting real estate buyers, you start putting luxury shoppers, what are you doing? You are reducing this number. And as you're reducing this number, more people will stop seeing your ad. Only a particular kind of person or only a particular group of persons will continue to see your ad over and over and over again. That is going to increase your ad frequency. So if you've ever dreamt of doing like 1,000 sales for a product, this is how to go about it. Use your video ad script to target them. Okay. Another thing that I can do is I can come to ChatGPT. I'll be like, okay, can you give me 10 different pain points? 10 different pain points my audience are facing. Then you now know, oh, these are the things that your target audience are most likely facing. And then you use it to create content. Like your target audience are facing constant rejection from job applications, rising cost of living. Oh, this is, I think it missed it. Give me, I not put the industry, 10 pain points. Real estate target audience are facing. So it's going to generate it for you. Okay, so the idea behind what I've done in class is, why I'm doing this is because many people used to ask me targeting. All right. But the truth of the matter is that you don't need targeting that much. All you basically have to do is to focus on getting better videos for your ads, better videos, better write-ups, better creatives for your ads, and what have you. Okay, so guys, I'm going to spend just 5 minutes attending to questions right now. Just 3 minutes. I don't have time. Just 3 minutes attending to questions. Okay. Thank you so much, Einstein, for that feedback. I really appreciate it. Please, where are we joining for tonight's class? Because another session is ongoing in the WhatsApp group. There's no session ongoing on the WhatsApp group. It's just a call. I was running a sales campaign for real estate company. I set up Pixel, but there was no sales. Then we reverted to WhatsApp ads. Why would you be expecting sales for real estate in the first place? Sales for real estate is always a very long-term game. All right. So real estate, you play long-term game, not short-term. I'm trying to sell my book on leadership. I'm not making sales with my ads targeting. What may be wrong? It may be that, okay, I just talked about targeting. So nobody should talk about targeting again. Targeting is not the problem. It's not the reason why your ad is not converting into a video. Wouldn't this method increase the cost per result? No. Shockingly, no. Shockingly, no. In fact, it's going to make your cost per result better. You could say in the first 2 or 3 days, your cost per result will be high because the ad is learning. The ad is in its learning phase. But once the ad skips its learning phase, once the ad can bypass its learning phase, all right, trust me so much, trust me so well, you're going to get crazy results. Trust me so well, you're going to get crazy results. So another thing you guys need to understand is that ads is not magic. You cannot do an ad now. You start expecting sales. All right, there's what we call learning phase. And you as an advertiser, you also have to learn the ad. There are some ads that take me a week to get correctly. There are some ads that take me a month to get correctly. There are some ads that take me only 2 days to get correctly. All right, it just basically depends on you, your videos and all. Funny enough, Doves, my ChatGPT is free version. I've never seen a need for paid version. All right, everything I've been doing is a free version for ChatGPT. Will it be the exact video with different voiceovers? Video 1, exactly the way I did it. Video 1, change the headline, record it. Video 2, change the headline, record it. You are recording different videos, but the only thing you are just changing in the script is the first line. Okay. What is the least budget one can set for an ad? According to Facebook, is 1,600 naira. But if you follow me, I'll tell you to only start with 3,000 naira. How long will an ad last in the learning phase? It depends. It depends on how much you're selling the product. If the product is very, very high and it's a direct sales ad, okay, trust me, the learning phase is going to take time because Facebook will take time to analyze what it's selling. If your creatives are whack, your videos are whack, your learning phase is going to take time. Okay, Your learning phase is going to take time because Facebook will have issues trying to identify people that would actually make purchase from that kind of video. That's why we always say the first step, all right, the first step for you to take if you really, really want to get good results with your ad is by focusing on your creative. That is always the first step and the best step. Okay, if you cannot shoot videos, get somebody to shoot them for you. If you cannot shoot videos, yes, there's nothing wrong in that. Get somebody to shoot them for you so that you will know that, okay, I've sorted out the aspect of videos. Okay, I've sorted that aspect out, and the next thing for me to need to focus on the next aspect. Okay, it is always very, very important. So, guys, fill in your attendance before we move on to the next step. Okay, fill in your attendance before we move on to the next step. So, I'm saying revolves and falls. If you don't have good videos, if you don't have outstanding videos, okay, if you don't have outstanding videos, you really, really struggle. Okay, how many videos will I use for an ad? Personally, for me, if I don't have between 3 to 5 videos, I don't start the campaign. Okay. What's the last video in the course? It will show you how to use different videos to run one ad so that at the end of the day, you will see which video performs best. Why do I say one video to start your ad? Because if that one video flops, your entire ads are flop. Okay. If that one video flop, your entire ads are flop. So you want multiple videos to give you a lot of options. It's just like you investing your money. If you invest your money in one place and that place crashes, all your money is gone. But if you invest your money in multiple places and your money can see you can see how part of your money back. I mean, all right, that's how ads work. How can one get good results and have more attendance for an event? The question is not specific. Please, the information generated by ChatGPT, must it be voiceover or does it work as a caption too? I don't use it to generate my caption. I generate my captions myself. I just generate video ad scripts and then I edit it to my taste. Okay. Ads, and yeah, it's very complicated. You cannot learn ads in one day. You can even learn ads in 2 weeks. It's very, very, very complicated. So I have been able to achieve my aim. All right. So if you want to learn how to run ads for different businesses, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, you could remain in the call. But if you can run ads for big businesses, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, this is the best time for you, my friend, to exit the call. All right. So for those of us like me who want to build a business around running ads for other people like Elijah and I, okay, I want to introduce you guys to something. Okay, this is me. I'm Kashetan Yenagwe. I'm going to rush so we can leave here before 9:10. I have over 4 years experience in the social media marketing industry, and I've worked with various companies outside Nigeria, basically running just ads for them. I've worked with analytics in the UK. I've worked with Crest Pharmacy in the UK. I've worked with Luxury Sora in the US and many businesses in Nigeria. I've also sold digital products to over 3,000 people in 2023, over 6,000 people in 2024. And 2025 alone, I've crossed 15,000 people, just 2025 alone. Okay. Now, these are some of the industries I currently work in. That's why I keep saying, if you learn how to run ads, you are not restricted to a particular industry. There's something like, oh, I can work for healthcare companies. I cannot work for skincare companies. Oh, I can work for physical boot camps. I cannot work for real estate. Okay, it's the same as psychology that applies to all. So you could see yourself collecting 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gigs all at once. Okay. Now, this is a brand we currently work with. This brand is not in Nigeria. And you can see on your screen how much this brand has spent on ads. Okay, now, this is one funny trick about ads. The trick is that if a client gives you money to run ads and you're able to deliver results, that client is going to continue to pay you until you can no longer deliver results, and then you'll move on to the next person. This guy sends $1,000 to fund his ad account every week. And you could see that 40 weeks will be funding his ad account. All right. So every business you see, as an ad expert, every business you see have a problem. And what is that problem? That problem is no matter how much the business is making, the business will still want to make more money. No matter how much that a particular business is making, it will still want to make more and more and more and more money. Okay, so that's why I say if you're an ad expert, you will be good because you can work for as much business as you can possibly handle. Right now, my agency handles 30. Okay, now let me proceed. This is another brand that we've worked with, and we spent over $20,000 on these ads for these clients. Another brand in Nigeria that have done over 5 million naira in ad spend. Another brand in Nigeria that has done just 1 million naira in ad spend. Another brand outside Nigeria that has done $1,000 in ad spend. All right. So this makes you wake up in the morning knowing fully well that okay, it's either your physical or digital products will sell, or you will get the clients that you can work with in Nigeria, or you will get the clients that you can work with outside Nigeria. All of them work. So when you learn a high income stuff like advertising, you are not restricted. You are not limited. And when I say high income stuff, I mean you'll be able to handle any client anywhere, no matter the amount of money that the client is spending on ads, and you still be able to get crazy results for that client. I started this journey when I was in 100 level, and by the time I got to my final year, I was already very good when it comes to ads. All right. So to be on this level, follow these steps. Number one, for the next 30 days, follow me, follow me and Elijah, learn and master this high income skill, then learn to deliver results in 7 days or less. Because if you cannot deliver results in 7 days or less, your client is going to push you away. Okay. Then learn how to get clients using my simple client attraction framework. Make your first 6 figures and reinvest your money into your knowledge, into stocks, into bonds, or into something. All right. But just know that when you master how to run ads effectively, you are not restricted in any way. Okay. When you learn how to run ads effectively, you are not in any way restricted. All right. Now, this is somebody called Louis. Louis took this program and he was able to sell off all these products, physical products for that matter. This is Chooks. Chooks took this program and he was able to get over 904 people to send him a message saying they were interested in buying what he was selling. All right. And this is Nancy. Nancy is a client of mine. She's no longer in Nigeria, she's in the UK. And in the last 3 years, since I was in 400 level, I've been helping Nancy run ads and she pays. All right. In the last 3 years, which means every single month, this one beauty about ads. Every single month, okay, every single month, this person pays you because you are helping them get results. So the problem is, how will you not be getting results for them time and time again every single month? Okay, so zero pressure. If you don't want to join us, zero pressure. But if you want to join us, I want to introduce you to the 30 days Facebook Ads Mastery Program. Okay, in the next 30 days, and this is what you're going to be learning in the next 30 days. Day one, you get familiar with Facebook ads. Day two, you will learn how to carry out ads research like a pro. Day three, how to set up crazy target audience. Day four, how to run engagement ads the proper way. Day five, how to set up ads for online and offline agencies. How to understand foreign ads. Day seven, how to run lead generation ads. Day eight, how to set up WordPress websites. Day nine, how to set up a landing page on WordPress. Day 10, how to set up a tracking pixel. Day 11, how to set up ads using pixels. Day 12, how to get winning creatives like a pro. Day 13, how to scale campaigns. Day 14, ads copywriting. Day 15, video scripted. Day 16, how to get more creative ideas. Day 17, how to create a sales page. Day 18, client attraction process, especially for Nigerian clients. Day 19, LinkedIn optimization for ads experts. Day 20, how to set up ads and attract clients, especially foreign clients. Day 21, how to smash your online interviews. Day 22, how to apply for corporate jobs. Day 23, how to script direct sales ad. Day 24, how to set up custom conversion for direct sales ads. Day 25, how to set up and scale direct sales ads. Day 26, how to smash your sales calls. Day 27 and day 28 are for YouTube ads. Day 29 and day 30, mostly Wednesdays. We basically rank them as Wednesdays, where we do our mentorship sessions. All right. Now, is that or no? You also be getting access to the social media management bootcamp and also one-on-one weekly mentorship sessions. And also, you will be introduced to what I call the bidding program. What is the bidding program? For our guys that are already in our community that post results and questions and are very active in the community, when we get clients that we cannot work with, we usually refer them to these clients. All right. We usually refer those people to this client. This is someone currently in the program, spent $350 but couldn't get results. But spend $19 and got a better result than when he was spending $350. Knew somebody currently in the program can run YouTube ads by himself right now, and he was getting crazy results. Did somebody in the program, was struggling to blow up a page for a foreign client, and finally he was able to get it right. Okay. Now, if you ask me how much does this cost, if I want to learn how to run ads of businesses and deliver results, okay, it's for 30 days. Think about it. If you pay 5K per day, that's 150K. If you pay 3K per day, that is 90K. If you pay 2K per day, that's 60K. And if you pay 1K per day, that is just 30,000 naira. All right. But ladies and gentlemen, you are not even paying close to that. All right. If you are ready to register tonight, you could just get access to this program for just 19,900 naira only. Okay. You get access to this program for just 19,900 naira only. So you would ask me, what is the difference between this and viral ads? Viral ads is more than enough if you want to scale your own business. All right. But if you want to go out there, do the dirty job, get a lot of big brands and businesses to work with, you need something extra. You need to know how to get those clients, and you also need to know how to deliver results, because if you don't deliver results for them, they are not going to come back to you at all. All right. So 19,900 naira is not a small amount of money, but it's not a so much big amount of money either. Take it to the market to try to get a 5-star sneakers. You can't. Take it to the market to try to get a sexy 5-star gown. You can't. As a guy, you cannot get me an original modern jean trousers, not thrift, not okay car. And you can also get you a decent 30,000 mAh Oraimo power bank. For all of these things I have mentioned, you can figure all of them out by yourself. But here is the difference. If you follow us in the 30 days program, you will learn all of them in 30 days. But if you want to figure them out by yourself, it's going to take you a longer period of time for you to try to, figure all of them out. So I kept my word before 9 will be out. So if you are interested, make a payment of 19,900 naira into 040871081 Wema Bank Elijah Iburi, and send proof of payment to us. Okay. Use multiple videos for your ads. Yes, never use one video. Never use one video for ad. Please give examples of products selling like jewelry. Use the same method I have used for real estate, and you get it right. Okay. So we also have payment plans for people who don't want to take the opportunity because they are scared that they might not be able to, pay all at once. All right. So we have a very, 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 very student friendly payment plan. You could pay in installments. You could pay 7,500 naira 3 times, which is, once every week, or you could pay 11,000 naira twice, or you could pay 19,900 naira as a one-time payment. If you make a part payment, you would also be added to the program. But the difference is that if you don't complete your payment on time, you will not be able to attend the upcoming mentorship sessions. Okay. Once again, this is the account number that you can pay into. All right. 040897101. You could write it down. All right. Please, please, and please, when you are sending proof of payments, also send your email address. So immediately it will be very, very easy for us to give you access. Okay. Always send your email address so you can make life easy for us. So you can have access to the program as fast as you know we possibly can. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, people would ask questions maybe before they purchase. People will ask questions like, if I have any questions, can I ask? Of course, you can ask because the community is always open. Okay. Now, what if I know nothing about Facebook ads? Yes, that is why in day one, we are starting with, the basics of Facebook ads. Even we don't care even if you know something about Facebook ads. We just assume everybody they are still learning when it comes to ads. Also, I am a student. Should I be able to take the program? Yes, I too started my journey as a student. All right. Are you sure after this program I can be able to do anything for myself? Yes, you could build a business around it. You could build digital products and sell your own service, sell your own physical products, or you could just do this for other people, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. All right. Now, I don't have a laptop. Can I still do this? Of course. Most of us started our journey even without laptops. And later on, when we are good at it and we are getting results, we're able to get one. All right. Finally, if you are interested, if like okay, so if you are interested, make a payment of 19,900 naira to 040 89 710 81 040 89 710 81 Wema Bank, Elijah Ibule. Please send us proof of payment. Out of 10 slots, okay, another one has been taken. Okay, yes, this one sent me. Another one has been taken, which means we just have 8 more slots remaining. And what time do you start the class? No, the class is already there. It's already recorded. All you have to do is follow it day by day. Do your own due diligence. If you want to finish everything in 1 week, you can. If you want to finish everything in 3 days, you can. It's already recorded in 5, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. All right. So you now know, how to probably go about it. But this is the sure thing that when you are each day you get better. For example, before you get to day 7, you already know what you are going to do if you want to start getting clients for your ads campaign. Yeah. So guys, that is exactly how it works. Okay, that is the magic behind it, and that is how it basically works. Okay, so don't forget there's a payment plan: 7,500 naira 3 installments, 11,000 naira 2 installments, and 19,900 naira as a one-time payment. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to see you on the other side. Since the test order has been taken, okay, yes, we have 7 more slots remaining for us to call it a night. And this is the account number you could pay into. Okay, please give an example on selling moissanite diamond jewelry at targets. It's like you don't follow the class because we said don't do ad targeting. Target with your creative. Don't do ad targeting and use the real estate example we did. Wherever you see real estate, put jewelry. That's just the difference. And ladies and gentlemen, it works. So I'm going to see you guys on the other side. 3 stores taken. Well, we just have 7 more slots remaining, and all of them are going to be taken before the end of the night. All right. So I'm going to see you guys on the other side. Cheers for now. Good night.